You have a good deal of voiced acting experience on your resume, so given the fact that this is so wildly, creatively different, was there anything different for you in terms of the performance process?
No, it's like everybody used to say, well, how can you do comedy and do drama? You just do what's on the page or what you understand. And so I could see the style of this movie is the voice work, and voice work is becoming more naturalistic anyway, unless you're doing strange little characters or a little SpongeBob or something like that. And so this was about humans and real people with real problems, real conflicts, real loving relationships, very diverse, wonderful. Miles is half Puerto Rican, half African American. His mother speaks Spanish. He's got a regular thing with his father, like, you know, he's like a 13-year-old kid who doesn't want to like give in to it, like be embarrassed in front of his peers and all that stuff. And he's got an uncle, his father's brother, who's real cool and interesting and supportive, and he kind of goes to him when he's adrift and doesn't know what to do. But they all are working together to create a real family, and there's Asian characters and there's women heroes, and Gwen Stacy is a wonderful young girl who's just as powerful as Spider-Man in some ways, and it's just, and they combine cell animation with computer animation, and it's so innovative and interesting and fun, and I just feel like, well, they just handed me this. It's just a gift.
I feel like you gave everyone a shout out except for yourself. Aunt May is the ultimate badass in this movie, and I love how what she's doing basically embodies that idea of anyone can wear the mask. She, of all people, is supporting that more than anyone.
Anyone can wear the mask.
That's such a nice touch.
Yeah, that is.
How is it working on something like this with 3 directors? Are they all there with you, giving you notes, or do each one of them have a specific specialty?
Well, I think it was whoever was free that day. When I would show up, they would just send over one of the directors. I worked with one director. I was only there about 4 times that I recall, and I think one director I particularly worked with a couple of times. So I worked with him they were quite a distance apart, and they were all of a like mind and a like creativity, and it was great. It was very easy and lovely.
So at Collider, we do a show called Collider for Your Consideration, where we get the opportunity to just celebrate movies out there that could be up for awards consideration. And one of the things that we're always debating, especially with personal opinion and also the changing academy and the changing type of movie that we see getting recognized every year, is what does an Oscar movie mean to you personally? What does it mean to you? So I wanted to pose that question to you.
Oh, well, God, this would be has there ever been an animated movie that won an Oscar?
I think there was a couple nominated for Best Picture. I don't know if it's ever won Best Picture, though.
That would be just sort of dazzling. But for me, an Oscar picture is, it could be anything, so it could be this. It's usually just something that works from beginning to end, and it fills you up with something. You know, either it's crushingly true and fills you with Weltschmerz for the planet and for the population, or it's something vibrant and alive and just makes you want to go out and wear the mask. So I guess this is a real possibility.